Imagine this. A deadly epidemic sweeps through a Nigerian city. People are collapsing in the streets. Families are desperate. Hospitals are overwhelmed. And in the middle of it all is a small Irish nun in a white coat, moving from bed to bed, refusing to stop until every life she can possibly save is saved. That woman was Sister Leonie McSweeney, and this is the story of how she not only saved thousands during one of Nigeria's darkest health crises, but also changed the way families live and love in Nigeria forever. Patricia McSweeney was born in County Waterford, Ireland in 1932, but her friends called her Pat. She grew up in Dublin with her brother Bill, attending school with the Holy Faith Sisters. She was warm, bright, and loved to laugh. After school, she worked as a secretary in a factory. A steady job, a predictable life. But deep down, she felt an insistent pull, a call to give her life to God in service. Teaching wasn't what she wanted. She wanted to heal. And when she met Mother Mary Martin of the Medical Missionaries of Mary, something clicked. Mother Mary didn't just welcome her. She said, "I'd like you to study to be a doctor." That single sentence would change countless lives. Leonie, now Sister Leonie, studied medicine at University College Dublin, graduating in 1960. Soon after, she was sent to Nigeria, the country that would become her home for nearly 60 years. Her first years in Urua Akpan were filled with the kind of work few doctors ever face. Endless lines of patients, scarce resources, emergencies day and night. But she thrived. She wasn't just treating illnesses, she was loving people back to life. Then came Ibadan in the early 1970s, and with it, a nightmare. A cholera epidemic erupted, sweeping through the city like wildfire. St. Mary's Hospital became a cholera-only center. Everyone else was sent elsewhere. Day after day, Sister Leonie and Dr. Joe Sheehan worked alongside nurses, volunteers, and ordinary citizens who dropped everything to help. Food was provided by the MMM sisters. Volunteers flooded in from every walk of life. They treated not dozens, but hundreds, even thousands. Over 4,300 patients. Against impossible odds, only 33 died. It was nothing short of miraculous. But life has a way of testing even the strongest. Not long after the epidemic, Sister Leonie was in a terrible road accident. She survived, but the strain of heavy hospital work became too much. She was transferred to Ondo in 1974. It was there she encountered something that would redefine her mission: the Billings ovulation method, a natural approach to family planning developed in Australia. She immediately saw its potential, not just as a medical tool, but as a way to strengthen marriages, empower couples, and affirm the dignity of life. She didn't just teach the method, she built a movement. She trained instructors who trained others, until every diocese in Nigeria had people sharing this life-changing knowledge. She wrote publications, traveled across the country, and was invited to Ghana, Kenya, Egypt, and Cameroon to share her expertise. She took the message to villages and cities, to clergy and lay people alike. And in a time when HIV was spreading rapidly, she spoke boldly about prevention and behavior change. In 1997, she returned to Ibadan to continue her work. The Nigerian government took notice. In 2005, she was honored as a member of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In 2011, she became a Nigerian citizen. An Irish woman by birth, but now truly one of us. Her awards were many, but her joy came from something simpler: seeing couples thrive, seeing children grow up in loving homes, and seeing lives preserved through knowledge and care. Even as her health began to fail in 2017, she returned to Nigeria to hand over her work. She was deeply pleased that a Nigerian MMM sister would continue the mission. By 2018, she was back in Ireland, her body weakening, but her spirit still luminous. She accepted her illness with joy. On May 4th, 2019, surrounded by her brother, sister-in-law, and her MMM family, she went home to God, leaving behind the legacy that still breathes through the families she helped and the lives she saved. Her funeral drew priests, sisters, and friends from across the world. In Nigeria, Lumen Christi TV streamed the Mass so that thousands of her families could join from afar. She was remembered as a happy woman, a compassionate doctor, a fearless missionary, and above all, someone who saw God's hand in every human life. Sister Leonie McSweeney was more than a doctor, more than a nun, more than a humanitarian. She was a bridge between continents, a lifeline in an epidemic, and a quiet revolutionary in how families understand love, life, and faith. And though her voice is now silent, her story will keep speaking to anyone who believes that one life, fully given, can change a nation forever.